Dieting and losing weight is not easy, especially when you are morbidly obese, but the reality show My 600-Pound Life has given people a fighting chance for a new life with the amazing weight loss surgeon Dr. Now. But while there were many on My 600-Pound Life that proved to be exemplary candidates for weight loss, some quite did not make it. From cheating on their diets to temper tantrums and even leaving the show, here are 7 people on My 600-Pound Life that will annoy you. Number 7. Pauline Potter. If there was one infuriating person on My 600-Pound Life, it was Pauline Potter, who was already infamous even before she appeared on the show. She was certified by the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's heaviest woman in 2011. Here was a woman who declared on Dr. Phil that she had lost weight due to active physical intimacy 7 times a day, which was absurd really. Pauline seriously managed to annoy fans when she proved to obstinate to the point of even arguing with Dr. Now and accusing him of overreacting when he wanted to hospitalize her to lose weight. She was 678 pounds. I mean, who does that? Even after finally getting her surgery, she continued her headbutting with Dr. Now, inviting the ire of several fans who commented on her rude behavior. She would refuse to exercise and even gorge on burritos when alone, thinking the cameras would not catch all that. But fans were watching, and that really got their goat. Surprisingly though, she finally got herself together and managed to lose 300 pounds. She may have been a big handful for Dr. Now, but eventually, luckily for her, she seems to have got slimmer and turned her life around. Number 6. Lashanta White. Many fans of My 600-Pound Life will never forget Lashanta White from Season 7 back in 2019, when she went as far as stuffing fried chicken in her cleavage. Yep, you heard that right. I'm not joking. The mom of 4 appeared on the show hoping to lose weight before she turned 40, but it proved a huge challenge, fraught with moments that fans were just not happy with. She weighed 662 pounds when she first met Dr. Now, and though she promised that she would stick to her diet, she kept doing just the opposite by sneaking and hiding food when she thought no one was looking. After 6 months, when she returned for her second appointment, clearly the doctor was not happy because she showed no improvement at all. Even her partner broke up with her during the process, and not being approved for surgery was indeed a big blow, but she only had herself to blame. Dr. Now was visibly angry and told her she could not continue with the program, which might have given her a jolt. She begged him to change his mind, which obviously he did, by agreeing if she lost weight, she could rejoin the program. It was only after she lost 130 pounds did Dr. Now agree to perform her surgery. Number 5. Ashley Dunn Bratcher. Ashley Dunn Bratcher proved a real handful on My 600-Pound Life. Believe it or not, she weighed a whopping 725 pounds, which is crazy. Ashley lived alone, which was tough because there was no one to watch her several addictions. Dr. Now gave her his famous 1,200-calorie diet, the standard on My 600-Pound Life, but then there was no way that Ashley was going to abide by that. She kept lying to Dr. Now and was even seen on the show eating 2 large pizzas. When Dr. Now meets her for a second checkup, she hasn't even made any progress. In one scene, she even refused to allow her caretakers to do blood work, to the point of losing her cool. Now that was a pretty nasty situation. She even starts swearing and threatening Dr. Now with physical violence, which is so stupid because I mean, here's a doctor who's going to help you lose weight, yet do you want that or not? Ashley even went as far as claiming that Dr. Now has been disrespecting her, and though she claimed she lost weight, Dr. Now found out that she hadn't. Ultimately, he tells Ashley off, asking her how she expects him to perform magic because it doesn't look like she has much chance if she is not going to lose weight. Speaking about fans getting annoyed, I just can't keep my cool where this woman is concerned. Now, this is too much, let's go on to the next point. Number 4. Penny Sager. Looking at fans' comments on annoying people in My 600-Pound Life, I think Penny Sager gets my vote for her narcissism, delusion, lies, and manipulation. Here was a woman who could have had a positive outcome, but it appeared as if she just didn't want that. In fact, fans called her out for using her husband and son as her slaves. While she spends life happily in bed, Penny entered the show as one of the most delusional participants, weighing 570 pounds. She could not abide by the 1,200-calorie diet prescribed by Dr. Now, and refused to stop snacking, where she was caught on a number of occasions. Ultimately, on her second visit, Dr. Now was alarmed to have found how she lost only 40 pounds even after undergoing the surgery. What made matters worse, to the fury of the fans, was her husband, who encouraged her by bringing her snacks and not even asking her to change. Now that really gets my goat, so you can imagine how fans must have felt watching this woman messing up her own life when she was given a chance to live healthier and longer. Some people are really dumb if you ask me. Number 3. Angie Johns. Angie Johns turned out one of the most controversial people on My 600-Pound Life, whose life wasn't an easy one. Facing child abuse and then a drug addict as an adult, her weight loss path proved one of the most difficult things in her life. The problem is that she only had herself to blame. When she went on the show, Angie weighed in at 643 pounds and reached out for help to Dr. Now, but she proved to be an extremely obstinate person. Viewers were most frustrated when Dr. Now found how she had been sabotaging her own weight loss and even abusing drugs while she was being treated by him. In 8 months, Angie lost just 49 pounds. As if things weren't bad enough, she even resorted to smoking, which is what I can't even believe, knowing that how smoking could have proved a serious setback for her health. But then again, some people don't know what's good for them, which what Angie was proving in her combative nature against Dr. Now. In the end, Dr. Now felt he had enough and warned her to either enter rehab or end the program. Angie even claimed Dr. Now lied about everything. She quit the program, but the last thing we know was that she came around and eventually received her gastric surgery and is on the path to losing weight. Number 2. Cynthia Wells. Cynthia Wells proved another patient who was just too much in denial of herself. A mother of 5 children, she had a ton of responsibility, but that did not show in her lifestyle. She weighed 610 pounds and was just too exhausted to move. Unfortunately, when she was featured on My 600-Pound Life, she did not prove very compliant with Dr. Now's program. Fans were so irked with her that she eventually earned the reputation of being a bullhead of My 600-Pound Life during her tenure of the show. Wells hardly even lost weight and just couldn't come to terms with her condition. She kept insisting that she was not an emotional eater and did not even need therapy. Now, that is one of the worst attitudes if you ask me. After all, if you have 5 children, you owe it to them to be a healthy mother. What many overweight people don't understand is if you're overweight and have so much trouble with eating that you need help in weight loss, the eating must be emotional, and no amount of weight loss surgery may take away that urge unless you get therapy. Number 1. Stephen Assanti. Oh boy, we come to the most infamous star of My 600-Pound Life. And if there was ever an attention seeker, fan-annoying, bad attitude guy on this show, it's Stephen Assanti. The episode featuring Stephen Assanti and his brother Justin turned out to be the most dramatic episode on My 600-Pound Life. While Justin proved to be the mellow guy, Stephen, on the other hand, turned out to be one of the most controversial stars the show has ever seen. From irking fans, temper tantrums, gorging on junk food, ordering pizzas, and simply making Dr. Now fume, Stephen Assanti did it all. He turned so manipulative that he jeopardized even his brother's chance of weight loss surgery. In fact, the brothers aren't on speaking terms the last we know. The lowest point of his behavior was when he even threw a jar of urine on the floor and made a nurse clean it up. Now that's despicable, and it ended up with Dr. Now threatening to drop him off at a homeless shelter if he did not quit his stupid antics. Ultimately, Stephen, in spite of his melodrama, lost weight to qualify for his surgery. And the latest news is that he's a slim and healthier man, although I doubt the same can be said for his attitude. Well, that's it, folks. We hope you were thoroughly entertained with the dramatics of these very annoying people on My 600-Pound Life. Subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for the next video.